So your first Camp T is in the books. How did it feel being up there and making big plays?
Camp T was great. It was a lot cooler. We had fans come out. There was a lot of fans on the last day. And it was just great to be in that environment and be around the Sun Devil fans and just make plays with them. So yeah, Camp T was a good deal, and we got a chance to bond with each other. I bonded with people on the team that I don't normally hang out with, like some offensive guys. They're real cool guys. So Camp T was an overall good thing for us.
I know you got that safety there too. How cool was that?
Oh yeah, the safety was great. I'm just trying to do the best for the team, and that's me making plays. So the more plays I can make, the better for the team. And it was actually a good play call, so shout out to Coach Moore.
Did Clayton Smith talk you into going hunting for snakes?
Oh, no, he tried to. He tried to convince me.
You had no interest?
Yeah, no interest at all. I'm from the city. We don't have snakes in the city. We don't have creatures and critters. We don't have any of that. So I told Clayton he's by himself on that one.
Were there any takers with it, or nobody wanted to go?
We have a wild guy named Tristan Monday. I'm talking about he's walking around with crawdads all around the where we were sleeping at, all in the bunk beds and stuff. But him and Monday, they got all that nature stuff.
Sam Levitt said he saw a tarantula, a big spider outside his cabin.
Oh yeah, they definitely brought it. They brought it to the cabin, and it was pretty big. I haven't seen no tarantula like that ever. So it was pretty cool actually. But I still keep that away from me.
Some you watch from a distance.
Yeah, some definitely for sure.
How do you so far? Obviously, transferring company was just like the chemistry with obviously the defensive line, but just like the defense in general. How do you feel that's grown even from the start of fall camp till now?
Camp T played a big part in that. Us going to Camp T, no cell service out there. We're all sleeping in the same room. We're just forced to be with each other and hang out with each other, and it was kind of cool. We just got a chance to bond and you just connect with guys that you don't normally connect with. I mean, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. We're a lot different than dudes from Arizona and California, so it was just pretty cool to get to know them and just see what they're all about and get to know some of their background.
And then how do you feel you're adjusting yourself just to get used to obviously Coach Ward and the defensive calls and just what you guys want to accomplish?
I feel like this defense was made for me. So my skill set perfectly fits this defense. Coach Ward requires us to go vertical and make plays and just mess up the whole offense, mess up the offensive line, and that's what I feel like I'm great at doing. I feel like I'm just an all-around playmaker. I don't just specify myself as a run stopper or a pass rusher. I just feel like I make plays all around the board, and Coach Ward's defense allows us to do that. He allows the linebackers to fit off of us.
I know you almost came to Arizona State last season, stayed at Louisville, but now coming over this year. What was it about this coaching staff and this team that made you come here?
Obviously, I didn't come here last year, but Coach Dilly didn't hold it against me. He didn't have no hard feelings, and he just still recruited me the same as he did last year. He still wanted me. He didn't use it against me that I didn't come here last year. He just kept pursuing me, and everybody wants to be at a place that they're appreciated and that they're wanted. So I just felt like this was the place for me, and I know I was meant to be here, and I'm glad I chose here. I'd choose here all over again if I had to.
Ever since he got here, he's been preaching that he wants to build a culture here. Have you seen that? Have you seen that? Like, is it evident the culture he's trying to bring?
Absolutely. The way that they force us to bond with each other, like, it's pretty cool. Like, sometimes we don't want to stay at the stadium all day. You know what I'm saying? We want to go home sometimes, but I mean, the stuff that he have us do, like, we got teams on the team, and it's not position based. So it's like you'll have a couple wide receivers, a couple quarterbacks, a couple D linemen, all on one team. So it just forces us to get to know each other, and we have something called the Sun Devil Olympics. So we just like do little creative things with each other, and just it's really nice if you think about it, because it's nice and sunny out in Arizona. It's just a lot to do. I mean, Coach Kenny he's doing it pretty well actually.
Speaking of teams and competitiveness, how long has it been since you've been absolutely that competitive in dodgeball to battle at the Camp T?
Yeah, dodgeball was something else at the Camp T. We won the first round, but then we got eliminated the second round. I blame the refs, if you ask me. I feel like we should have won that, but I blame the refs, which is Coach CC and who else? I blame all of them for that loss. I feel like we should have won it all.
What are some of the things you've learned from Coach Duran during your time here so far?
Oh, Coach, me, I've been in college 5 years, all right, going on 6. So Coach Reynolds has taught me a lot. Even though I've had a lot of D-line coaches, he's still developing me. And one thing I like about Coach Reynolds is he's patient and he takes his time with you. So he'll pull you aside. He makes time for everybody on the D-line. He'll pull you aside and personally try to develop you rather than everybody as a group. So he just focuses on you one-on-one. But he's taught me a lot from just a pass rush perspective and just taking on double teams. He's a very wise guy, and I'm just thankful he's my coach.
And obviously, Coach Shillingham, out of depth to the defensive line, but same thing with the offensive line. How is going once you guys got full pads? And I know it always gets chippy between the two groups, but how do you feel that the battles with the offensive line have made you guys better at this point?
I feel like it's made us a lot better. We have a pretty solid offensive line, pretty good if you ask me, one of the best in the Big 12. And I just feel like going good on good every day, iron sharpen iron. And I just feel like just going against those guys every day is just going to make us better players, because I just don't feel that other teams in the Big 12 have O-lines like ours. So we make it hard to practice so it'll be easy in the games.
Speaking of the Big 12, what are you excited to see with their play style, that smash mouth type of football in the Big 12?
I love it. I'm ready for them to run the ball. I'm ready for them to run the ball. I'm ready for them to pass the ball. I just don't think they can out physical this team. I think we want it too much and we got a lot of grit. And so I'm just ready for whatever the Big 12 is. I hope the Big 12 is ready for us. So we're ready for anything.
What are some of the things you've noticed from the defense as a whole from the first day of fall camp to now?
We've learned how to play together, more together. We learned how to communicate. Our biggest thing, like Coach Ward, he's big on communication. So we've learned how to communicate with each other. We've learned how to work off of each other. So, as a D lineman, it's 3 others on the D line besides me. So it's 4 of us in all. We just learn how to pass rush with each other and read off each other and communicate. I can tell the D lineman next to me what block he's giving me. He can tell me what block he's giving them, and it just all correlates.
Is there a certain tackle position that you prefer?
Like on the D line?
Yeah.
Line me up anywhere, and I'm beating the man in front of me. So, no preference.
Who's the from PMT? Who's the biggest prankster in the D line?
Prankster, D-line, probably me or Clayton, or Tristan Monday, because he was chasing everybody around with them crawfish and them bugs. Tristan, I don't know. Tristan's he's a funny dude.
Where'd they find the crawfish? Is it like a creek nearby?
It's a creek. It's a lot of water over there actually. So he went to the creek. I went to the creek. Actually, it was a waterfall over there. It was pretty cool.